Hey Yuzuru, I know the chances of you seeing this are like very, very slim to none, but I figured since you showed all of us at the Olympics this entire week your whole story this week, I figured I had to do the same. I'm a first year at university, and this second semester I'm a engineering major, and so one of our classes that we have to take is chemistry, and I've been bad at chemistry for all of high school when I took it my sophomore year, and I have to take it this semester, and I'm taking it this semester, and it's been one of the things that's been a really, really difficult class for me to take, because I'm one of those people that's like a perfectionist as far as wanting to get A's and like striving to get all A's, and really like get down on myself when I'm not getting all A's. And this class is just kicking my butt and is really, really pushing my limits a lot. And this last week I had to take my first chem test for this class, and ended up having a huge panic attack because of how bad it was going, and just how stressed out I was feeling, and how, horrible everything was going. And I still am still thinking about it and how bad it went, and just it's some of those things are like, to me, is like it's really hard for me to like kind of let go of it. But one of the things is I was so excited to be able to watch you skate on this weekend and this entire week, because you're one of my heroes, and I definitely look up to you so much. And so the fact that like you went out there on the ice and you had all these things happen, in like pretty much the most difficult, troubling experience you probably had for the Olympics as of now. But you still went out there and you performed, and you finished with the most beautiful smile that I think the world could have ever seen. And just like, even saying, afterwards in the interviews about how, you put it out there and you did it well, and you felt like you were proud of yourself, even though you made the mistakes. That's like what life is, and that's like, it happens. And I think, for me, I really honestly needed to hear that, especially from someone who's like my hero, like you are. It was because it really changed my perspective on life. I know this last week, with having the panic attack and stuff like that, my whole week was pretty much like ruined at that point. And I was kind of like getting hopeless a little bit, and just like feeling like my dream of being an aerospace engineer, which is what I'm planning to do, was like reaching farther out of my reach. And it hurt. It hurt to not be in a good place about that. And getting to see you skate, and seeing that like it's not just me, that it's everybody, including you, including you, who's like the ice prince and the ice king, and that everybody has their rough days and rough weeks and rough times in their life, and that you really just, you push through it, and you forgot about the hole. You just completely kept going, and you looked absolutely flawless and beautiful on the ice. No matter what had happened, I was so proud of you, and I loved just being able to watch you skate. And then to like hear that as well after the week that I just had, and knowing that like, yeah, that's exactly what I just went through this last week. Except for on a way less of a scale, I guess, because, I'm obviously not at the Olympics, but it really helped. It helped a lot. And I was actually telling my friends, I'm like, it's crazy how just one man, can really change my entire week and entire life within just a week of just watching you skating, both in the warm-ups and in the practices, and actually, competing, because I was watching all the competitions live. And, and to see you go through that, and to see how amazing you just dealt with it. You never batted an eye. You never like looked back. You just kept going, and you pushed yourself to keep going and go forward. And, and as you said, like, we all make mistakes sometimes, and you have to like just accept them for what they are, and understand that we're not perfect, and things are going to happen and bad things are going to happen, and that really put me in a different mindset and different perspective. And I know, especially this week, after you finished your free program yesterday, it really made me want to fight some more and continue to keep pushing myself as hard and as best as I can to do extremely well in chemistry, and to just pass the class and be able to, pass it to the point where I want it to be at A's, and be able to like continue to make my dream come true. And I also know, just from like a performing standpoint, because I'm a trombonist, so I actually have my trombone and stuff like out there because I'm just practicing. I have an audition in April that I've got to do, and have been working on that. And I know one of the things that's really, really frustrating for me is if I hit like a patch of notes where it's just for some reason like it's not wanting to just speak on my instrument, and I get thrown off completely, and all I want to do is start over and forget about like it all even happening, and never want to even like look back at it. And also again with you like having that hole and everything like that, you pushed past it like flawlessly, and you didn't even seem like you were caring. It also seemed like by the interviews you just didn't care, and you just kept going, or I'm assuming you did, but like you really like took that, and you were like, you threw it out the window, and you said, I'm gonna continue to do this, and I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna push myself even further. And I think for me, hearing that too, it's really making me want to do the same and push myself to maybe one day be able to do that, where I can just finish like an entire piece, if I have to perform it or whatever, just because I play for fun, and even with like mess ups and stuff, be able to come out with like the biggest smile on my face, and go like there's nothing, like that whatever happened, whatever was wrong didn't happen. And that is huge, especially because I know that is such a difficult thing to have to do. So I just really wanted to say, like, I know it probably wasn't I know it wasn't the most ideal situation ever for you to have to be in for any of that this week, but the fact that you rallied so much and that you pushed yourself, even when you could have just said, screw it, I'm just not gonna do it, you pushed yourself. And that is honestly one of the things that I think makes you so great, and that's why me and so many other of your fan love you so much, is because you continue to inspire all of us every day, no matter what happens. Either you fall or you land it, or whatever happens on that ice, and you just continue to be like such an amazing human being, both on and off the ice too. Like even watching you and how amazing of a sportsmanship you were, giving to everybody else, including your junior when he surpassed you. That just made me so happy, and I was crying like a lot of the time, just because of how emotional I was getting. But you definitely did so amazing, and I just wanted to say that thank you so much for making my week and helping me realize that it's not just me, and that everybody goes through these kind of things in life, and these challenges, and the thing you have to do with it is be able to really face that challenge head on, and push past it. Even if it doesn't go as you planned or doesn't go well, you just push past it and you keep moving on. And I couldn't be happier, and I couldn't be prouder of how you skated, and you looked absolutely amazing. So no matter what everybody else is saying, and no matter with the podium results, no matter with anything like that, you did absolutely amazing. And I know that your dream is to land that quad axel, and I know you're going to eventually, because I know you're going to work for it, and I know you're going to continue to work for it until you can do it. And hopefully it will be at the gala exhibition, because that would be unreal. for all of us. But you don't need to apologize. We all love you. And as I said, like, you really helped me out this week because I was in a pretty dark place at the beginning of last week. And you really helped me get out of that. So I just really wanted to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, Yuzuru. I really hope to be able to meet you in person one day and just like give you the biggest hug ever. And just tell you how much you mean to me, because you do. You mean so much to me. So thank you again for everything, and I can't wait to watch you at the gala. It's something else for me to really, really look forward to and continue to push myself even further to be able to get there, to be able to watch you and really enjoy watching you skating. I hope your recovery comes fast. I know these things happen too, like getting hurt sucks so badly, but you know, you're gonna come out of it and you're gonna do amazing things, and it's only gonna make you stronger, honestly. The fact that you even were going for the quad axel even with your foot like being and your ankle being kind of messed up was just again shows the testament to how much perseverance you have and how much determination you have to really push for your dream. And I think that is huge on inspiration for me, and I think for everybody else too. And I just couldn't be prouder of you. I love you, Yuzuru.